What's going on, everybody? My name is Alexandria and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you guys this chit chat get ready with me video. This is my first time doing this, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. But first, stop right there. What are you doing? Subscribe to me down below. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit that button, hit that notification bell, and now let's get into the video. So I have already done my brows off camera, and I'm going to go straight into the eyes. And don't come for my edges, please, okay? So for my base, I'm using the P. Louise base in the shade number 5. And I'm just putting that all over my eyelid and blending that out with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So today I'm thinking about doing a soft yet I don't want to say smoky, but it's like it's gonna be soft and pretty, you know. And please forgive me because I am under the weather. I don't know if you can tell, but in my voice I am so sick, but I just could no longer stay in my bed for like another day without doing absolutely nothing productive. So please bear with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so for my eyeshadow palette, I am using Tasha Denona Cranberry Palette Blossom, which is this like plumish type of shade, and I'm going in super lightly because Natasha be pigmented with this stuff, okay? I mean, I love her, but it's like, dang, girl. No one told you to. No, I'm just kidding. You see? It's like I barely even tapped my brush into the eyeshadow palette, and I'm just tapping it into the corner. And I'm getting way more payoff than I normally would with any other like normal eyeshadow. You know what I'm trying to say? So we're just focusing this color right on the outer corner and blending it in slowly within my crease. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M531 brush. It's a super fluffy blending brush. I love it. So yeah, this is what I'm working with right now. I'm just gonna add up the color just a little bit more on my right eye because I don't want it to be too purpley. I just want it to, you know, have a little bit of color in there. Just a little bit. And to go in, and then for my crease, like deep in my crease, I'm going in with the Morphe M412 brush, and then with the shade Sakura. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's this like terracotta, not terracotta, but like red. I don't know. And look at that did onto my brush. Just a little tap. Just a little tap. I hope you guys can see. A little tap. So yeah. Then I'm going in with the shade Sakura. And that's this little brown reddish shade, tapping off the excess, and then I'm just going straight in right there to the ends of my crease, and then I'm just working it in slowly because I really don't want that much going on in my eye. I want this next color to do all the action, you know. I don't don't want that much going on. And then I'm doing the same thing on the next eye. Going in with Sakura, tapping that right on the outer corner. And then slowly bringing that into the crease. And building up the shade as I see fit, however I want it. Build it, build it, build it up. I'm liking it so far. Then for my all over lid shade, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty 180 concealer brush, because personally I don't think it was a good shade or a good brush for concealer, so that's what I'm using it for. And then I'm using the shade Daisy, and it's so pretty. So yeah, that's what I'm using all over my lid. Hopefully it comes out like how I want it to. It's so pretty. See? It's like, ooh, I'm subtle. And the texture of it is like not putty like, but it's just so perfectly packed. It's perfectly packed. And I'm having a little bit of fallout. You see it's coming in like right there, but it's okay, that doesn't really bother me. I mean, I expect fallout, it's a eyeshadow, you know. So yeah, I'm just tapping that in. I'm really loving how this is coming out. And I never used this eyeshadow before, this palette. I mean, I know Natasha Denona eyeshadows are like amazing, but I really love this. I really, really love this shade. Like, I don't have anything like it, like ever. And it makes me just want to say, just put it all over the lid. Just forget about what I just did on the crease. Just put it all over the lid. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I like tripping? Don't tell me I'm tripping, please. And then going back in with the shade Sakura, which is that reddish shade. And I'm just gonna try to build that back up and just bring it back in a crease to blend out that sparkly pink shade, Daisy. I love it. I swear I do. And right now it looks a hot mess, but you gotta put in consideration liner and lashes. That always just brings everything together. So this is definitely pink, but I'm not mad. And then I'm going to use the shade Blossom again. Back with that Morphe brush. And I'm just gonna go over everything. Mainly starting at the crease and then going over that edge. Just to soften it up a little bit, because it's just a little bit darker. Same thing back in the other eye. And then soften the edge. Okay, so for now, that's it for the eyes. Let's put something on this face. So for my foundation, I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation in the shade 6W1 Galanchi. I hope I'm saying that right. So I'm just shaking it up, and to apply it, I'm using the Morphe M6 brush. I'm taking about 2 pumps on the back of my hand, Oh, see, I'm moving too fast. I forgot to prime. Thank goodness I caught myself. Okay, primer. I'm using the Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer Base Mattifante. It's a mattifying primer, okay? They're gonna be so extra. And I'm just putting that in my T-zone. My T-zone where I get oily. But I mean, I'd rather have oily skin than dry skin. Why does it always... It's these lights. Because I swear I'm not that light skin, okay? And I do have a shirt on, alright? It's a little tube top. Because I'm a messy worker when it comes to this makeup. Okay, ain't nothing neat and pretty about it when I'm getting ready. Speaking of getting ready, I'm just going to hang out with my homegirl tonight. You know, we're going to drink some wine. We're going to catch up. Get some tea about what's going on. And that's really it. I really appreciate those nights where I can do just that. Hang out with one of my homegirls and, you know, we ain't gotta go out, get drunk at a club all the time. We can sit our butts in the house and just kick it, you know? I personally feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I really appreciate it, actually. It's the small things in life. Okay, so yeah, my week was short and long at the same time. So, like I said, I've been under the weather for the past 2 days. So, I got a cold, and it like came out of nowhere on Wednesday. And I was the worst yesterday, and today I'm actually feeling a little bit better, but you know, I just can't be in that bed all day. I really can't. So, but yeah, work is work, people gonna be people, school is a headache. But hey, you do what you gotta do to get where you want to be, right? You know, I talked to one of my homegirls this week, and I was feeling, you know, down. Like, I felt like nothing that I was doing was getting me to where I want to be in life. Like, whether if it was work, you know, I want to be all the way at the top, you know, no matter what it is that I'm doing, I want to be great at it, the best at it, can't no one tell me about it, you know. I mean, obviously someone's gonna be there and be like, no, well, you gotta do better at this. Okay, got it, now watch me do better. That's just the type of person I am. But it's like I just felt like I'm not doing nothing right, you know. And it's not that anyone has said that I was doing anything wrong, but you know, when you have those personal standards for yourself where you just want to be amazing, like amazing, that's just how I feel. And that's really with anything. So okay, that's professionally work. And then it's like, you know, when it comes to personal, school, you know, I graduated high school back in 2013. Okay, oh, for concealer, I'm using the Kevin Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX13. So yeah, I've been out of school, well, high school, since 2013. Yes, I'm a baby. But you know, I didn't go to college right after. And it's like, I don't regret it because I am doing the things that I'm doing now. But at the same time, it's like, dang, having that degree by now sounds good, you know? And it's like, And then again, I still be sometimes 50-50 when it comes to all these like degrees and stuff. Like, okay, you graduate college, right? And then it's like, well, how are you guaranteed a job? And I personally feel like, and not unless you have a master's, at least to these days, not if you don't have a master's, where are you really going with just a regular bachelor's degree? You know? And I'm not saying that to shun anybody, because I don't even have an associate's degree. That's what I'm working towards now. What I'm saying is, like, I think my main concern about not going initially was, okay, I'm gonna be spending all of this money, thousands and thousands of dollars, that's gonna take me years and years and years to pay back, and am I gonna be guaranteed a job? You know, am I gonna be set after I graduate college? You know, I'm gonna have to move back to my parents' house and stay there and then try to figure things out. And like I said, I don't shun anybody on who has done that, because at the end of the day, you have something that I'm working towards. But it's like, you go to live on your own for 4 or 5 years, and then you gotta go back to your parents' house. It's like, and then they're gonna try to tell you what to do. Like, come on now, I'm grown, I got a degree. But I mean, that's just what I was thinking, which really wasn't mature for me to think that way, you know. And when I look back on it, it's like, wow, you know, I could have this degree by now, but I didn't. And now I'm like, okay, so you want that degree, you're gonna have to work harder to get it. But I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. It's just gonna take you a minute. And ain't nothing wrong with taking a minute to do things, as long as you accomplish your goal at the end of the day. Because if you're not doing it for your kids, your spouse, significant other, you know, the people that support you, and not your, you know, and still yourself, if you're not doing it for that long line of people, who else are you gonna do it for? You know? Because I know one thing that motivates me is my family, you know, and myself and God, you know. Like, my self-motivation comes just from myself, and everything else, that support that I get from my family, is just a building block for me to just keep going. You know, like I said, I talked to my friend and she was like, you know what, everybody has those moments, but you gotta know when it's, you know, meant for to be, it's meant to be. You gotta understand that things don't happen on your time. They happen when? On God's time. And I was like, you are right. Why am I tripping? Why? Because it don't make no sense. Why I'm over here bugging out when I'm not where I want to be. But you know what? I'm still taking the necessary steps for me to get there. Y'all, I can rant all day about feelings, emotions, goals. But to summarize that portion up as far as my personal life, you know, it's on God's hands, and I'm just gonna let go and let God handle it, and in the meantime continue doing what I'm doing, and it's gonna be okay, because I will have that degree, no matter if it takes me 6 years, 10. I mean, hopefully it don't, but I get it, I got it, and can't no one take it away from me. So to set under my eye, I'm taking this Marc Jacobs Invisible Finish Line setting powder and this Morphe Y11 brush, and I'm just dusting it ever so lightly underneath my eyes. Now, friendships. So, I would say that I would consider myself the lone wolf. Okay, and when I say that, I mean not as I don't want to accept anyone into my life, but it's when I have accepted, you know, people into my life, it's like, you know, they upset me. Okay, and I'm not saying that I don't play a part in any of it, because, you know, sometimes you need to sit back and reflect on yourself and be like, okay, what did I do to this person for them to treat me that way? You know, you can't just point the finger at somebody and don't think that you didn't do anything to contribute, because it's a two-way street. You know, you probably, why they was disrespectful to you is because you were disrespectful to them. And I feel sometimes that my generation lacks is sometimes just bringing your head down just a little bit, humble yourself, and just have a conversation. Because at the end of the day, we all people, we all human, we all come out of a, you feel me, we all gonna die the same. Not the same way, but we're all gonna die. And, you know, what's the point of holding on to stuff? And that's something that I did for a long time. I would hold on to things that people have done to me, or, you know, maybe even something that I did to them. It was like, dang, well, I did that, so I mean, why should I apologize if, I mean, I did it? And that's crazy. What is wrong? What was wrong with me? I'm so glad that I grew up, because if I would have just stayed the way I was my entire life, I would just be a sad woman, you know, just not happy. And I want to be happy. I want to bring happiness to other people. I hope, you know, I don't know. Like, I do know, but you know, it's like, it's easy to point the finger at somebody else to be like, yeah, well, they did this, and this, and, you know, I didn't do nothing, so, and that was me. So now that I'm older, I feel like I've matured. I can sit back and say, well, I did this and I'm sorry, and, you know, I hope you can forgive me, because it was a stupid decision I made, and I value your friendship, so let's move on. But with that being said, if you're not getting the same feedback or, you know, energy from that person, it's deuces, baby. You know what? Because, you know, and my mother tells me this all the time, I can't be so quickly to let people go. But at the same time, you know, you can't be so quickly to disrespect me. Because, you know, I'm going to hold you down if you're my friend. Okay, next subject is getting too deep. To set the rest of my face, I'm going in with this Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep Powder. And I'm just tapping that all over my face. You know, setting my foundation. I don't like that I'm looking like I'm light skinned and I'm really not. I keep trying to tell y'all I'm chocolates. The Hershey kind. Maybe with some almonds on the inside. For bronzer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Espresso. And the Morphe PK4 brush. And it's pink. And I like it because it's pink. And I'm just dusting it like this, you know, because this can get out of hand real quick. And I don't want that. So yeah, what were we just talking about? Oh, another thing is me personally. So I already did, like, you know, what I want as professional goals. I already did like personal, and I meant like personal as in like school, and then the last one is literally personal, like myself. So I used to be a total gym junkie, and ever since I'm at this new working spot, I ain't been going to the gym like I normally do. I mean, I do my yogas on Saturday, but that's it. It's like I need my daily gym Monday through Friday, yoga on Saturday, rest on Sunday, and I do it all over again. And I just haven't been doing that. I haven't been eating, you know, I can't really say eating right or eating healthy, because your healthy and my healthy are two different things. So I haven't been eating the way I wanting to be eating, you know, and that's again my fault. But I think the semi-good thing is I have acknowledged what is my problem, and now I have also acknowledged what I need to do to fix the problem. But then it actually comes down to me doing it, and I'm struggling. And I don't know if it's because everything, you know, that I have said before, it's like weighing down, but in other words, I'm trying to tell myself, sis, you need to get it together, okay? Because if anyone can do it, you can do it, right? Sometimes you gotta give yourself that pep talk, because your own self don't even wanna hear it, you know? Like, your own self be like, no, girl, I ain't trying to hear that right now. But no, for real, Tria, get it together, because it's not like you, boo. It's not. Okay. Oh, and then how can I forget it? Last but not least, financial. Who don't want to have money, you know? And what they say, scared money don't make no money. But, I mean, I'm scared. I hate losing money, but the crazy thing is, I love to spend it. You know, very naive, what's the word? Immature thoughts that I would have would be like, okay, if I spend it, I mean, it's just gonna come right back around, right? Wrong. Yes, money is made out of paper, but paper just doesn't randomly fall back into your bank account like, hey boo, I'm back. It doesn't. So that's a reality that I've had to I'm drawing a blank of the word, but it's like I was dumb, so I had to really figure that out. Like, money grow on trees, money is paper, but paper just don't automatically flow back into your bank account. Get it? Who do you think you are? Oprah? You're not Oprah, okay? Maybe one day, but not today. And it's hard, especially when you want to not be a certain way, but actually be how you envision yourself to be. You know, the thing is, you really have to, you know, move as if you move in today, but still move as if how you want to be in the future at the same time. It's hard to explain, but I hope y'all catching what I'm throwing at you, because I'm trying, okay? You know, I want to have this beauty line, you know, X amount of years from now. But at the same time, I have to make sure I have enough money saved and the right, you know the right people to get to that state. I hope that's the best way I'm gonna get it for you, okay? Blush, I'm using the NARS Outlaw blush, and this blush is so pretty, and it's super pigmented, so let me not go overboard. And this pink toy matches my eyeshadow. Literally been Fenty Beautying it up today. I'm using a Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Cinnamon, and I'm just placing this as like a highlighter. But first I'm taking on a brush because I don't play that. Don't look. These cream products be really trying to mess up my whole makeup look, and I don't appreciate that. Like, that's mad disrespectful. Don't do that to me. Why are you trying to F up my game like that? So yeah, I'm just placing it up there to do my lips. So I'm going to use the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Pitch. And I'm just lining my lips. Ooh, I think I just messed up. Oh, this is so tiny. Shine a Light lip gloss in Enamored. And it's so cute. It's like gold. I love it. And it comes out like pink and glittery. And I'm not really a fan of glitter lip gloss, but I think it's because you can't feel the actual texture of the glitter that I love it. And it smells like peppermint vanilla. It's so pretty. Look. Y'all really need to get a close-up of this lip gloss because it's beautiful. Let's go back into the shade Blossom. And I am just ever so lightly running that on my lower lash line. All over. Because I'm not going to do an eyeliner or anything like that, because I feel like eyeliner and lashes is just going to take away from the eye look. And we don't want that. Not after all this effort we just put into it. Absolutely not. I sprayed my brush with some Fix Plus, and then I'm going in with the shade Nude right in my inner corner. Very lightly. Like very, very lightly. Because this stuff is so pigmented. I mean, I appreciate it 100%. I really, really do. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. So, for lashes, I am using the Luxciouslashess, and make sure you guys check them out on Instagram. That is my sister's lash line, so make sure you guys show her some support and you will not be disappointed. Trust me. Okay, and I'm not just saying that because that's my sister. Make sure you check that description bar down below and show her some love. I also leave her Instagram, the website to her lashes. Also, she does individual lashes, you know, like the ones that you glue onto your lashes. She does those too. I'll leave all the information down in the description bar, and so you guys can see for yourself just how great she is. Okay, so what the style Flirty looks like, and they're like a natural glam type of eye look, so I wanted to choose something that was not going to take away from the eye look. Alright guys, and that's the finished look. We are done getting ready. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.